Jeez, guys. Sometimes you just shake your head in frustration. I couldn't even get the willpower to give my normal intro there. That's how frustrated I was in these two games that I played back to back in the AMX AC 48. Let's find out what happened, shall we? And maybe we can learn a thing or two in the process. Now, they have some heavy hitters in the 53TP, the Shark, the T5042, and the WZ122, not to mention the new and improved Bisonte, as well as the Progetto. But we have a slight advantage in that we have a Barask, an LT432, and a Progetto. If they work quickly and together to take out maybe one of those medium tanks, we could be in for a romp of a game. On top of that, we have a Smasher and a Force Switch, which I'm never a fan of because I think they're just too OP played together, unless the enemy team has similar tanks, which they don't. But I'm seeing a bit of a problem here. The Smasher's kind of frontlining it for us. The Chrysler K is sitting pretty dang far back, and the Force Switch is in a horrible position. Nice shot in there on the 53 TP, so that's good news, but there's the bad news. Smasher takes two nasty hits to start the game. And I'm like, yeah, we're in all sorts of trouble here. I can see it right now, because if the Chrysler K doesn't keep them back, they'll probably be able to pick off the Smasher, and the Force Switch is sniping. He's sniping. There he is, in the bush. Not the position for the Force Switch ever, because it really needs to be up front and taking some hits. It's got strong armor, even against tier 8 tanks. And yeah, we got a problem here. We've got three medium tanks not working together. We have the Progetto fighting their Progetto, the LT432 fighting the Shark, which is not going to go well for him, and the Barask is fighting the WZ, and he's done a pathetic job so far. Now, one thing I'd like to say right now, as you watch the gameplay unfold, maybe I'll lose one or two viewers after, or subscribers after this video. Why is that? Every time I critique players for being, well, less than great, people get upset and think I'm being, I don't know, overly critical. But my job is to, hopefully, with any luck, make you better players. How can I do that? Well, one is to share tips and strategies that will help you improve, but also point out mistakes that people make. Myself included. I make mistakes. If I make them, I'm happy to share them with you if I think they're really valuable. But as I'm somewhat of an experienced player now, my mistakes are less common. I just tend to give up if I don't think it's winnable. And I have a pretty good sense of what games are winnable or not. So I'm like, yeah, probably not going to work. I'll just move on to the next game kind of thing. Now, you may say, hey, Snugs, you can't do that. You can't give up. You got to fight to the end. Believe me, I would, but you can see right now the Chrysler K just abandoned his heavy tanks. Yeah, they got absolutely pushed on and ripped apart. And he's got full health, or he had full health. And now he's going to go down the ball of flames because he didn't help his teammates there. And I'm like, oh, goodness me. Now, when I say report, I just mean downvote. It's the fastest thing I can say. Downvote is a little longer and a little harder to type, actually, if you don't believe it. But report is quick. And, I mean, report, I don't mean anything like a serious report. I just mean, hey, just downvote them. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to win this. I mean, might bounce a shell or two. Hey, it bounced another one. Yay. A little bit more damage in there. And yeah, that's all she wrote. I might bounce one more shell, but I don't see it happening. And yeah, I'm a goner. Unsurprisingly, as the medium flank, there was no teamwork, and the heavy side, the positioning was horrible. So yeah, 3,000 in vain. Yeah, what are you going to do? Just shake your head and move on to the next game, which was even more frustrating. You're going to like this one, trust me. Now, they have an Action X, a Bisonte, and a Vipera 3 hull down gods, which is a problem. They also have a T-77, which is also very deadly. Now, we are no slouch either. We have a CC-64, which is essentially a Vipera. We have a Bisonte as well. And yeah, a Soul Eater. So it's going to be a bit of a battle royale. I'll still give them the edge, as my tank is okay. But we do have one advantage, and that is the LTTB, as he's going to take A cap, it looks like. And they do have an E25, which is fast, but that's their only really fast tank. So if he gets this base and spots up the tanks for us, yeah, we could be in a good place, as we can take out the flank, and I'm going to let him deal with that. They've gotten C-cap. I've got to stop them pushing over against our teammates. So I'm going to sit up here and go to work. Now our LTTB has decided that he's going to snipe. Okay. It's not the best tank to snipe against heavy tanks, although he will get some shots in the side of tanks. We really need him to light up some targets for us, as he is a light tank. And our Brisante here and Louva that are in the platoon, so the Louva's gone down below. I'm going to try and keep him alive. They haven't pushed on him hard just yet. Luckily the T-77 goes that way. Can I hit him? No. I tried to hit the button, it just didn't work. And the Basante's gone to help his buddy as they're in a platoon. Can I hit this guy? This is a pretty tough angle, but nice shot there. So the Basante and Louva are luring them out. I have been lit up, which is not really what I wanted. Bounce that shell, hit that shell, that's nice. But we've lost 2 tier 8 tanks. Not good news. Bouncing what I can here, keeping them busy. Yeah, that's a lot of red. And our LTTP has not moved at all. You can see him on the map. He's just sniping. And there I get hit by I think probably E25 sniping in the bush. Our LTTP could light some tanks up for us, and I could help him, but no, that's not going to happen. And we've lost another tank, so it's now 4v6. There he is. He's just sniping. Sniping in an LTTP. Okay, maybe he's a new player. Maybe he's never played this game before. I can accept that. It happens, right? You know, hey, give people the benefit. Love to hit this shot, but I don't think I get it. Oh, ooh. Wanted that, but oh well. Now our Soul Eater's down to his last hit points. And the E25 finally pushes in here against the LTTB, so I'm going to help him out as quickly as I can and hope that he can do the rest. Here, I'm going to whack him one. There you go. He's yours. You've got the speed, no problem. But we've lost our CC64, Contracare, right? And there goes our Soul Eater. All good. Now, I would have shared this game simply because of having a pretty good damage game. But here we go. F me, basically. Yep. And the LTTP. Now, the LTTP did not move the entire game, pretty much. But his gun is a pew-pew gun, and he didn't really have good position to take advantage of it. He didn't spot. He just sat there and waited. And I knew that we'd be in a lot of trouble because of that. And this guy's popped on out. I mean, this guy didn't even know he existed because he wasn't lit up. There's no way the LTTP can take on an Action X. Yeah, he's a goner. So I can't help him. He's gone. I don't have good gun depression. I take a hit there. And they've got base as well. So, yeah, you know, the cap points. I take a hit there. I mean, look at these guns. There's 5 of them. Now this guy, he's saying, let's see. Well, he's not a very nice player, obviously, Mr. LTTP. And, oh, useless trash, yeah. Oh, my goodness me. So we had Mr. Soul Eater and LTTP, you know, acting as if they're great players. Now, I did 4,200, and I did block 1,500 damage. So I think I did my job, personally. That's just my opinion. You're free to disagree. Now, our Basante combined did 346. Yay. Oh, 0 shots. 0 shots, Basante. Great work. You didn't even fire back. He took 7 hits and didn't fire one. Not one. Luva, 3 shots in, and yeah, he took 9 hits. So yeah, that was the downfall right there. Now, Soul Eater, this guy talking smack, 53%, 5,000 battles. How about the LT? Oh my god, he's supposedly a 59% player, 183,000 battles. How do you play 183,000 battles? Just, and look at this, 52,000 battles in the T43, another 9K in the VK, 8K in the Rudy. I honestly don't know how he's managed to have these stats so high. My guess is he just uses his teammates as meat shields and swoops in at the end to come away with the victory. Yeah, but that is a very poor way of playing the LTTB, if you ask me. But let's go back to Mr. Basante, who thinks we're schmucks. And I did write to him after the game and said, buddy, come on now. Let's be fair. Yeah, 1,100 damage in the Soul Eater is not going to get it done. It's not, I'm telling you.
A huge shout out goes out to my Patreons. These wonderful people help keep the lights on over here, which allow me to keep making videos for you. If you'd like to send over a donation, you can check the links in the description below. You can send over a one-time donation. Everyone has done so. I very much appreciate it. And if you'd like to take your tanking to the next level, you can check Patreon, where we have 3 different options available, as you can see here. My goal has been, and always will be, to help make you a better tanker. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email at snugsonblitz@proton.me. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled programming. Here's my advice. If you fire 10 shots in top tier tank destroyer and you've only done 700 damage, keep your mouth shut. Seriously, maybe you're the one to blame. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz out.